concise history of Prophet Muhammad SAS.However, chapter 12.4. Mugheerah bin Shu'bah radiyallahu anhu. Mugheerah radiyallahu anhu belonged to Banu Saqif of Taif city. He was one of the top 4 shrewds of Arab called Dhatul Arab. He traveled to Egypt. On his way back, he happened to meet a Christian scholar. He asked this Christian scholar, "Are you waiting for a prophet? If so, what qualities of his are mentioned in Torah and Injil?" The scholar said, "Yes, we are waiting for a prophet, and he would be the last prophet. Messiah commanded us that when that prophet appears, we should follow him. He also informed us that the prophet would be illiterate and an Arab, and his name will be Ahmad, and his feature and characteristics would be as follows. He will be of medium height with big eyes. His complexion would be red and white. He will wear coarse clothes and eat ordinary food. He will not be afraid of the greatest power of his time. Whoever will fight with him, he will face him. His companions will eagerly sacrifice their lives even at his slight instruction. They would regard him dearer than their own children, mothers, fathers, and brothers. He will migrate from one haram to another haram, whose land will be rocky and where the palm trees will be growing in abundance. His faith will be of Ibrahim alayhi salam. He shall not adopt the way of arrogant people. His prophethood will be for all. The entire earth shall be his prayer carpet. Subhanallah. Mugheerah radiyallahu anhu was so much impressed by this, he went to the Prophet ﷺ to Medina during 5th Hijrah and eagerly embraced Islam. He migrated from Taif to Medina for good, and he stayed around the Prophet to serve him and to acquire knowledge from him. He took part in the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, Ghazwa Khaybar, conquest of Makkah, and Ghazwa Tabuk. During 9th Hijrah, his tribe embraced Islam, but they were still afraid of their statue Lat. The Prophet ﷺ sent Mugheerah radiyallahu anhu to Taif to destroy Lat and the structure around it. Mugheerah radiyallahu anhu took part in the battle against Musalma Kazzab during the Caliphate of Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu. He took part in the battles of Qadsiyah and Ahmad during the Caliphate of Umar radiyallahu anhu. When conquest of Persia started, he was sent to capture Hamdan. Mugheerah was a brave general, a good administrator, and a shrewd politician. He was appointed governor of Kufa and Bahrain by Umar radiyallahu anhu. Note that Abu Lolo was the slave of Mugheerah. This slave attacked Umar, and during the prayer, this slave attacked Umar radiyallahu anhu during his prayer and made him a martyr. Here are some hadiths narrated by Mugheerah radiyallahu anhu. All of them are in Bukhari. Number 1. On the day of Ibrahim's death, the sun eclipsed, and the people said that the eclipse was due to the death of Ibrahim, the son of Prophet. The Prophet said, "The sun and moon are the 2 signs amongst the signs of Allah. They do not eclipse because of someone's death or life. So when you see them, invoke Allah and pray till the eclipse is clear." Second hadith by Mugheerah, narrated by Mugheerah radiyallahu anhu. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Nobody who enters paradise likes to go back to the world even if he got everything on the earth except a mujahid who wishes to return to the world so that he may be martyred 10 times because of the dignity he received from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 3, the Prophet ﷺ went out to answer the call of nature. I followed him with a tumbler containing water. When the Prophet ﷺ finished the call of nature, I poured water and the Prophet ﷺ performed ablution and he passed his wet hands over his kufs, that means leather socks. That means massa is allowed. Number 4, the Prophet ﷺ said, Allah has forbidden for you, number 1, to be undutiful to your mothers. Number 2, to bury your daughters alive. Number 3, not to pay the rights of others. That means charity. And number 4, begging others. Allah hated for you, number 1, useless talk or talk too much about others. Number 2, to ask too many questions in disputed religious matters. Number 3, to waste the wealth. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم.